I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. I want to talk about how to overcome one of the most potent weapons women use against men, even in marriage, before marriage, outside marriage. Number one, I was a very active young man, a very morally bankrupt young man until I got born again and God helped me, restrained me. I got married early to my childhood friend. And for the past 39 years, that weapon that is used against men has not been able to cage me or bring me down. It's the grace of God. But I want to share with you some key principles that will help you. Number one, you must be very realistic. Be very realistic and rational about Bekekbuku or knacking or kurukere. Be very realistic. It's not a sign of love. Prostitutes indulge in kurukere and pekupeku, but they don't love their customers. If they love their customers, then they won't make profit. So you don't see kurukere pekupeku as a sign of, or going to Jerusalem as a sign of love. It is just pleasurable friction. Pleasurable friction. Once you see it like that, your brain will be free. It is overhyped. It is overhyped. The duration, the energy involved, the drama, the acrobatics does not bring any significant benefit to your life. It is true that research has shown that it's like doing exercise and can reduce your blood pressure, help you relax, and help you sleep. But the advantages are far infinitesimal compared to the complications of cheap bukupeke and purupuru. Very insignificant. And once my mind was able to rationalize these things, it helped me. Number two, it is a trap and can become a prison. When you have an insatiable appetite and fantasy about going to Jerusalem, you never get satisfied. You keep trying to experiment, you keep imagining, you keep seeking variety, but it's basically the same thing. It's like cooking meals, a big meal in a big pot and serving it in different plates on different tables and stools. It's the same basic thing, same basic pleasurable friction. So once you are able to free yourself from that thought that it is so fantastic, it cannot hold you down. It weakens your negotiation power. In marriage, it can be used to weaken your negotiation power. You will agree to things you will normally not have agreed to. You will give out what you normally will not have given out because you want to go to Jerusalem. Once you are able to conquer that ability, that desire, that fantasy, the overhyping, the desire for variety, or even in marriage, if you are able to conquer that, you are free. Three things you should not allow to bring problems in your marriage. Food. Food. I don't eat in ceremony, so I know how to starve in the presence of people eating. Food. Money. I did a video while I left my wife. I saw that running the schools together every day there were three things that could cause divorce. I said, instead of this marriage to break, stay on your own. Be running them. We are still married. We live in the same house. We sleep on the same bed. I eat your food. We have children together. Manage your ecosystem. But my life is more than marriage. The privileges I'm enjoying now, I will not have enjoyed them. The influence one is exhibiting today globally, I will not have gotten that if I had struggled for school money, this. Then knocking. If you don't commit adultery, your wife respects you. She dreads you. She respects you. She has nothing to use in scandalizing your name. So for 39 years, I don't do adultery. I don't need it. Makes no meaning to me. It won't add anything to me. Instead, it will reduce my status and my ability to say the truth. And it can become a weapon within and outside marriage, can be used against you, can become a weapon. If you have a side chick, if she knows that you like going to Jerusalem, she can use it as a weapon against you. And if you are foolish enough, you can run and leave your children and your wife and run after a side chick that gives you go go gongo on your way to Jerusalem. So the next thing is that if you put it in proper perspective, you will know that cheap Jerusalem voyages can be very complicated, particularly outside marriage. If you don't prioritize it less than your vision for life, your erection will give you direction. And the womb that will carry your children might not have the mental capacity to carry your vision. And later in life, you'll be complaining. Many men got married to troublesome women, women who are giving them distress after they have settled in marriages because they were carried away by the fantasy, by the pleasure of kurukere, of going to Jerusalem. Set higher ideals for yourself. Higher ideals. There are things I wanted in my life. I wanted to be a global citizen. I wanted to have a global family. I wanted to be a public figure, an influencer. I wanted to be rich. I wanted to be a medical doctor. I wanted to have a single unit family that I can give transgenerational wealth and influence. And so, even if I was deprived of Jerusalem at home, I didn't allow the presence of Jerusalem, going to Jerusalem outside to attract me because I knew it would destroy my higher ideals. And I want to please God. I want to please God. I consider my relationship with God more important than any erotic relationship with any person. I prefer to please God than to please myself with any erotic relationship. Listen, I get tempted. There's no matter how old a goat is, if you put yam, it will eat it. And so avoid undue proximity with the members of the opposite sex. Avoid the second look. The second look is usually the dangerous look. When you look once, carry away. They are all over the place, attracting you with bomb, attracting you with breast, attracting you with artificial hair, attracting you with voice, attracting you with dance, amapiano, and everything. They are all over the place. In church, in school, workplace, everywhere. Don't give the second look. If you do the second look, shut the door of your heart. If not, you will get into problems that you cannot come out from. Always think of the consequences. Always. Always think of the consequences and get angry with the person who wants to let you compromise your future, compromise your status, compromise your finances. I've always said avoid undue closeness and friendship with women. Undue closeness and friendship with women. Create intellectual stimulus for your mind. Get intellectual orgasm. Get excited about intellectual creation. If you're an artist, you're painting, if you're an engineer, the things you do, I get mentally stimulated more than pleasurable friction. Now, fix your eyes on the glory before you. The way I am treated in this country and beyond, the privileges I enjoy, the status one has attained, boy, fixed my mind on the higher glory and removed my mind from the lower glory, and it has helped me. Remember, when your brain below is strong, your brain above is soft. Always walk with the brain above. I remain Dr. Charles Apoki. God bless you. I have a seminar coming up on the 8th and on the 9th of November. Send the message to +234 8021219262 to register. God bless you.